everyone, talking about Green Butterfly by Byron Parfums. This just came out in like November of 2022. The notes in it are iris, orange blossom, chocolate, citrus, white musk, vanilla, suede, jasmine, aldehyde, sandalwood, patchouli, exotic wood, and vetiver. Powdery and creamy, but with a little bit of like a subdued smoothness to it as well. Like, yeah, it's definitely powdery, but it's not one of those ones that just feels like someone clapped some like erasers in your face. Why am I using like a blackboard reference from the 1950s? But yeah, it opens up with iris and aldehydes with a slight kind of undercurrent of suede that kind of sticks around until the end too. The chocolate adds to the richness, but I wouldn't say that this is a super chocolatey fragrance by any means. The orange blossom, jasmine, citrus, and musk add this kind of cherry sweetness to it, but they aren't the star of the show, so you don't have to be like the biggest fan ever of those notes. It's really more than anything about like iris and some suede, and then like some, yeah, woods and kind of some vanillic sweetness. And the vanilla becomes more prominent as the scent progresses, as it tends to, as do the darker notes of vetiver, patchouli, and woods, but it never gets very dark to me, and the vetiver and patchouli don't even become that noticeable ever to me. It smells high quality, and I could see it being a really big hit for the right person. It doesn't particularly grab me, but I'm not an iris fan, but I certainly would not mind smelling it on someone else. Very unisex, I would say, although I believe Fragrantica rated it as being slightly feminine leaning, but to me, I think this could easily enough be unisex. 310 for a 75 ml, very expensive, but also this is a limited edition of only 2,500, and each one is like hand numbered and all that stuff. So I guess all things considered, yeah, that's not totally unfair, especially if you're like a big fan of kind of iris, and the way that it's done here is a little bit more unique because a lot of iris fragrances tend to be like really explosively sort of powdery intense, and this is a little bit more smooth. Moderate longevity and projection. I will link in the description where you can get a bottle or sample.